What up, Virgo? Welcome back to another video. I'm Coach Glow. The babies is laying down outside. Today we are gathered here to pull cards for, I just said it, Virgo. Now, I'm getting you trying to find, oh wow, the Two of Cups wants to come out. Like you're trying to find your soulmate. Two of Cups, or maybe you meet your soulmate. Peace of mind, joining of two people. You're like, this feels right. Like when you're around somebody, damn, I smell good. I smell good. That's good. I love having a washer and dryer at my apartment. So complete game changer, especially when like somebody like athletic like me, like this is great. This is great. Take off my clothes, my sweaty clothes. I have sweaty clothes every single day. They're damp. Put them right in the washer. Oh, I love it. I love it. And taking out like clothes fresh out the dryer, especially in the winter time, dog. Putting that shit on. Show me cards for Virgo. So yeah, you're trying to find people like you, sort of, kind of. Like for me, it's like kind of hard to date because I'm like a lot of everything. Like I'm like super spiritual, kind, like disciplined, fucking I don't know, like I have a routine that I keep up. And, you know, I try to take good care of myself. But then I have like this other side to me where, you know, I like to drink, I like to smoke, I like to party, I like to chill, I love to talk shit, like I love to be a little bit bad, I'm a little rough around the edges, like I'm like everything. I'm like everything in one person. Right? And I just feel like everybody that I meet, first of all, I don't really go out, so I can't like meet people at like the bars and stuff. Like where would I meet people? Like at the gym, at the grocery store? I don't know. I just saw I was up on the hill that I run to every single day, and this guy like comes riding up on a Harley. I thought he was kind of old because he had like a big kind of like blondish like beard. I thought it was gray, but it's like blonde. It was blonde, and man, he was kind of cute. He like rode up there on his Harley, and like his outfit was nice, and like he was sitting up there and kind of, I don't know, I just felt like that's my kind of person, like, which is so rare for me to find and for me to see it like in my town, like around my area. So I was like, oh man, I should really talk to this guy. But nope. But nope. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything at all. Whole time I was like running back down because I like stopped for a minute. Like I was hoping that he would come and talk to me because I like stopped and I was like, you know, looking at the beautiful view, thinking about the super handsome guy that was like right next to me, hoping that he would talk to me, but he didn't. But I know that even if he did, I would be all shy and shit. Like, I'm not going to initiate that conversation. So I, like, ran away, literally, because I was running. Oh, man. Whole time on my way back home, I'm like, damn, I should have said something. Or I should have, you know, I don't know, at least turned and smiled or something. Like, I've picked up guys before. Like, I do that. I have. But it's just, I don't know. I just don't know where to do it, when to do it, how to do it, or if I even actually like them. Like I'll start talking to somebody and I'll find any little thing that'll, I don't know, that it turns me off. Or, you know, they are like goody two shoes. It's either they're too good or they're too good for me or they're too bad for me. Like there's no like in between, in the middle, just like me. Like I'm different and I know it, and I'm rare too, so like it's hard to find people that, you know what I'm saying? Three of Pentacles. Collaboration. There was a reason why I started talking about that shit. Networking, collaboration, you know, showcasing your skills, teaching somebody something, learning something new from somebody here. But this is you also like gaining something from other people. You know, you're not just exchanging something. You're actually getting something that you can use for something else. Something that's going to help you build. Something that's going to help you grow. It says improvements, something that's going to help you improve. Improvements underway, but delays around it. Okay, so there are delays around it. Renown, glory. A place of worship. Isn't that crazy though that I was talking about how I run to the top of the mountain every fucking day? And I was standing up there doing my little prayer, doing my little meditation like I do every fucking day. That's crazy. I knew there was a purpose for that. Three of Pentacles. So here it is, right here in your reading, even though I only pulled one card and was talking about myself the whole time. Five of Cups. You missed that. You missed that connection. You missed that intimacy here. There's somebody or something here that misses you, that misses being intimate with you. Because I feel like you're not the same thing. You're not the same person from one moment to the next. And not even in like a, you know, you're a wild card type of like way. You are just always trying to learn and grow. And, you know, you always have something to share. There's something about you being giving and sharing. Three of Pentacles. Like you're interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like you engage the audience. People are engaged in conversation with you. They walk away learning something about either themselves or just anything. Like they walk away sort of like enlightened by just being around you for what, 2-3 minutes? Having a 2-3 minute conversation. I'm telling you, I have my best conversations on my cigarette breaks. Five of Cups. I even got a job that way. I even got a job when I was like smoking outside and I like lit strangers like cigarette, and she ended up being like one of my new bosses. Like it was awesome. We had the best conversation. She was like, well, since I already spoke to you. Queen of Swords. Interesting. You have your standards here. Queen of Swords, and you're very protective of your heart. With the Five of Cups, even though you miss having some sort of like intimacy, you're not desperate for it. You want it to be... Baby, what happened? You okay? Oh, they're probably walking their dog. Everybody on my street has a dog. Absolutely everybody. Baby, no. Don't play with me. Should be trying to go downstairs all unsupervised. Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. Feeling kind of like I feel like people... Stop, baby. No. I feel like people leave you out in the cold because Queen of Swords, you're really like blunt, like you really speak your truth. You know, people are always trying to make you feel bad, or, you know, Five of Cups, it's like they're not really saying what's bothering them, and you're not trying to figure it out either. Three of Pentacles, it's either you're working on something or you're not, you know, or get out the fucking way with the Five of Pentacles. And it's not that I don't care. It's just like it's not growing. It's not growing anywhere. You know? So these are just a bunch of like weeds with the Five of Pentacles. This King of Wands. This King of Wands wants something that you are throwing out. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, who wants something that you are trying to throw out because they feel like it's better suited, like they know what to do with it. They feel like they could do something with this. You feel like something is a piece of junk, it's a piece of trash, you know, it doesn't work. It's not working. And then this King of Wands is like, well, what's wrong with it? You know, what's wrong with it? And 5 of Cups, you're like, somebody's like, all it needs is a little bit of TLC. It could be this fire sign. It could be this Scorpio. You got the Judgment card. So somebody from the past is coming back to try and like give you something that you feel like you've been missing. And with the Queen of Swords, you're like, yeah, I've been missing that. So, okay, so they're giving you something that you've been missing. And you have been missing that here, but they want to give it to the Hangman. They want to give it to a Pisces. A Pisces that's like gaining a different perspective because of how this King of Wands makes them feel. So the King of Wands wants to give you something, but doesn't know how you feel. They don't know how you're going to take something. They don't know how you're going to take, you know, like a job. Like you're going to have to like be okay with someone or something else being in the picture. And I don't think you're okay with that. Baby, what is your issue, bro? Why are you doing that? You're being so loud. Go somewhere else. Go. Or take this here. Here, and be quiet. My goodness, lady. So this King of Swords isn't going for it. The Judgment card, the Scorpio's coming in like, I'm everything you've been missing. And you're like, no, like everything is actually like much better without you around. With the Hangman, you just leave me feeling stuck and I gotta figure shit out on my own. Like somebody, I feel like somebody's like leaving you to pick up some sort of pieces or to fix something here. I feel like you feel like you always gotta fix something. Like you did something wrong and you're like, fuck, why can't somebody just accept me for who I am and love me for it? And fucking, right? The 7 of Swords, you always gotta pretend or be, or, you know, I don't know. Because somebody's being sneaky. They're lying, cheating, scheming about why you're being kicked out in the cold. 5 of Cups. Why they're not, you know, you have the 5 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles, which talks about you being left out. Emotionally, they're abandoning you. Physically, they're abandoning you. 3 of Pentacles. Like, your goal was to work together. And somebody thinks that maybe you should try it on your own. And you're like, but I gave you the idea. Or somebody wants to try something on your own and you're like, but I gave you the idea. 7 of Swords. And they're like, yeah, you gave it to me. And you're like, I mean, I said it out loud, but I didn't actually give it to you. It wasn't for you to, you know, put your name on it. Right? Because I feel like somebody here is trying to claim something that's yours. You know, after they threw it out. They didn't even want it. They didn't even want it. And because you picked something up that they didn't even want, now they want it back because you know what to do with it. The Queen of Cups. The Lover's card, Gemini energy. Queen of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This Queen of Pentacles is very, very giving, very generous. Loves this Gemini to death. With the Queen of Cups, but they're a liar, cheater, and a schemer. And the King of Swords is like, I can't let you do this anymore. You got to hang it up. You got to stop. The King of Wands is bringing something to your attention. Like, hey, wake up. You're not spreading positive energy. You're not being helpful. You're not doing what you said you came here to do. Like, and it sucks. You feel like you have to be the one to like, you know, show somebody that they're kind of not treating something that you love the way that it deserves. Ace of Swords. Yeah, you got to be the one to let this person know that you want something different or something more. Or, yeah, with the Page of Cups, and I see you going out and getting it. I don't know how you're going to get it, because I know for a fact that Virgos are much shyer than I am. I'm not even that shy. I just like to start slow. Nope, that's a lie too. It's funny. The Emperor. See? The Emperor, the Fool, Ten of Swords. I got the door open. The Emperor is here. Daddy vibes. The Emperor is a provider. He's very fair. He makes fair decisions. Baby, be quiet. You know, he's trying to be fair. He's like, this Virgo is trying to be fair with you, and you continue to choose something else. Like, this Virgo feels like, what's the point in trying to impress you anymore when, like, you'll take the next anything. Yeah. So somebody doesn't even want to impress you anymore, Virgo. Because somebody feels like they'll just go with anybody. So you're like, you feel like somebody will just go with anybody. So you're like, you know, go find better. You know, if there's something so wrong with me that you don't like, that you have to judge all the time. Because I feel like you feel like you're being judged all the time by this Scorpio, by this Pisces, by this Gemini. You feel like you're being judged all the time. Like you're not good enough. And it's really just them projecting with the Seven of Swords. Yep, King of Swords. And you won't let them do that. You won't let them do that to you anymore. Because it's like they're always trying to dangle some sort of like carrot in front of you. And as if like they were the prize or something like that. I think that if they actually did like you and they did want to work with you, like that's the prize. And they feel like just them as a person and them being attractive, right? Because this King of Wands is super duper attractive. I'm not gonna lie. This man is sexy. But I feel like like they are like soulless. Like there's no, like they're always trying to get over on somebody, you know, always trying to make it seem like there's always something else better out there than what it is that you're offering. Yeah, they don't appreciate your love. And you honestly, Virgo, you feel extremely used by someone here. Or played. And it's like, I don't know if you want to blame it on yourself, but you're starting to feel bad about not joining anymore. Like you don't want to be a part of a team anymore. You don't want to play anymore. You're seeing somebody for who they truly are, like an insecure kid or something like that. Ace of Swords, Page of Cups. As soon as you leave somebody alone, they're already on to the next thing. It's like, damn. With the Lover's card, the Queen of Pentacles. But you got to let them. There's like this you're letting people, you got to let them. You got to let them. And watch, you're going to see this Judgment card. They were judging you the entire time, and it was because they felt bad about themselves, or because something is not working out somewhere else. You know, the Lover's card. That's why they keep on coming back to you with the Lover's card and calling it love. Man. They're like making fun of you, hurting you. I was saying this in the Taurus reading. Making fun of you, hurting you, bullying you, sort of, kind of. Acting like you're not good enough, you know, talking about other people like they're better than you or something like that, or the other people are better for them than you are. And I just see you you might be communicating this with someone else. Like, you don't see how what you're saying could possibly hurt my feelings. You don't see that how you're moving could possibly hurt other people's feelings. Like, and you're like, I'm not the only one that sees this shit. Like, you know, like, nobody's going to tell this person but you. And I feel like you have told this person, and you know, they're like, there's nothing wrong with me. Like, I'm fine. And it's because other people, they don't care enough to tell you what's going on. You care, Virgo. You care about this person. That's why you want to see them doing good. That's why you're saying stuff. You know, everybody else, they don't give a fuck about you. And I feel like this person brags about other people all the time that don't give a fuck about them. And it just makes you feel like unwanted here. Not needed. Yeah. And I see you Page of Cups. You're putting yourself out there, meeting new people. And I feel like everybody new that you meet, they seem to really like you. And you're like, you know, you could be talking about this, like, when you're out and about, you're like, or people are complimenting you. You're like, you know, I wish my husband would say that about me, or I wish my wife would say that about me, or I wish my best friend would say that shit about me. I wish my job would say that about, because I feel like even people that are, I don't know, people could be like, you deserve a raise, and you're like, I know, right? It's like the people that should be supporting you aren't. Or they could be doing better at supporting you, and they don't. They won't. In fact, I feel like they're plotting against you, and that shit sounds crazy to me. The Hangman, they're gonna do something that just makes you look at them completely different. Like, your perspective on somebody here and how they move, you're starting to look at somebody completely different. You probably thought you were going to spend the rest of your life with this person. Page of Cups, but you're looking to find something new. Ace of Swords, something more your speed. Page of Cups, I see you putting yourself out there and flirting. Remember I was saying earlier too about how bad I am at, like, flirting. Like, I will like somebody and not talk to them and not look at them at all. But then when they start talking to me, I make shit move. The Lover's card. Yeah, like, I feel like somebody has to match your energy, and they're not, because they don't want to. They don't want to match your energy. They're looking at you like you're a real problem, because you want to expand and grow, because you want more for yourself, because you're starting to do something for yourself, because you're like, okay, like, you know, go have fun, you know, go hang out. And they're like, what do you mean go hang out? It's like they want you to be, like, clingy onto them. And that's just not your style. Like, I feel like the way that somebody's acting, like you get embarrassed by them out in public too. Somebody embarrasses you. With the Hangman, I don't know. It's the way that, I don't know if you care too much about what other people think about your relationship, or if you care too much about like where a relationship is going, how to get one. I don't know. There's just something that you might be caring too much about that's not really up to you, or, you know, any of your business really. With the Page of Cups, I feel like your job is to just find something else to do. Because Five of Pentacles and the Five of Cups, that's not working for you. So now you're going to go find something that is working for you. And this person's asking you 21 questions. Like, at first, they don't seem interested at all. They don't give a fuck about who you're with, who you're around, what you're doing. But, you know, maybe they drop you off at the gym one day and they're like, you know, they see a bunch of like hot girls walking in and they're like, you know, what kind of gym is this? What kind of gym is this? Like, you be talking to those girls? You be talking to those girls? You're like, no, but why do you care so much now? Like now they want to join your gym. Because, I don't know. It's like they see opportunity where you're at. That's what I'm saying. Like, this person is a opportunist, man. You feel used by them. You feel like with the Emperor, you're like the boss. You know, you have this whole, your brand is all built up here with the Fool card. Like, I don't know, something about you is like really, really fly, like really cool. You got your own shit going on. You're super independent. You're responsible. You know, you got a lot of things going for you here. And you can go anywhere that you want with it. But these people, Ten of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and the Temperance card, it's like, damn, like Virgo's walking away from me, or they're ignoring me, they're getting involved in other things, and, you know, they're afraid that someone's gonna take you away from them. Or they're gonna be. And you're like, you didn't care before, now you fucking care? Now you care? I don't know, this is a decision that you have to make in love. You know, if you should be with someone just because you're getting attention from other people. Or that somebody, or if somebody wants to be with you or wants to work with you now because somebody else wants to work with you, you know. And I feel like you've been throwing it in this person's face for a long time, and they never wanted to pay fucking attention to you. Soon as somebody else likes it, then they want to hop on board. Join the bandwagon. Bandwagon. Nine of Cups. Oh, I'm a fan too. The Emperor. The Judgment card. I feel like this Scorpio is always trying to see what you're getting yourself into here. Always checking to see if this Gemini is around, if this Pisces around. You know, they just want to see like who's around you and if they can benefit off of anybody that's around you. They're a fucking leech. Oh, I'm getting disgusted by them now. The Five of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. It's like they're acting like they're missing you, but they don't miss you. They miss what you could do for them. They miss, yeah. And it's like now you're finally seeing that. Page of Cups. Now you're finally seeing why somebody keeps on coming around you. It's like they're not exactly attracted to you. They're attracted to your lifestyle together, or like, you know, Because I feel like maybe you're like really popular and you bring a lot of customers everywhere that you go, you know. So I feel like I see you like approaching a business and being like, you know, I want to host this on this day or whatever. And I don't know, like they don't really give you the time of day, but like, you know, they hear their friends talking about like this really funny comedian or whatever. And all of a sudden they want to book you because their friends like you. But before, when you were asking, like, you're like, oh. And it's almost like it's not what you know, it's who you know. And that kind of sucks because I don't know, something about people not really taking the time to like discover you on their own. My stomach is growling and I have to go to work. Anyways, that's what I have for you. I hope this helped in some sort of way. I got kind of lost. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to call this one, but I hope it helped. And please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Hopefully, I'll see you all in your next video. Have a good day.